We've been here so many times, and you still stand in awe at the size of this place. We're at AT&T Stadium. Welcome to Arlington, Texas. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, shot.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. To the left, he's got Arroyo. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go. 19 Tiger. Panther 60.
Play clock getting close to 0. We get a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Hey, I know the temptation is there. If I'm thinking in the booth, I know that play caller is too. That could have been a chance to be aggressive. Not the case. Go get the 1st down like they did, and a new set of downs to work with.
Working on 1st down. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
2nd and 10 now from the 32 after the incompletion.
60 Bison.
Putting a receiver in motion.
18 Rattler. Go.
Again to throw on 2nd. He gets it complete to Kenneth Walker. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down here, need 8 on the play.
18 Cardinal. Hey, Mustang 19.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
18 Cardinal.
Still sticking with the passing game. Finds the in route complete. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and that gives the Seahawks the first.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. They get to him after a small pickup to the 35. Tackle made by Trayvon Diggs.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
This is Walker on second. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage, so third down now.
Big man up front said, not in my house. Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this, it's over, over.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down. Third and long for him here. Diving right side, got it! They'll take that kind of passing from the rookie out of USC. He gets him the first.
Okay, when you watch the Combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page, because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
They'll throw it here on first. Finds him over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4. Now looking to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish up an excellent opening series. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Bronco leading. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. He throws a bullet deep to the right. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Hits his running back. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. Or one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Takes the handoff. Now to throw. Arroyo on the catch. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
1st and 10 from the 32. Walker now from the gun. And he's got about 9 on that run, partner, down inside the 30.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. Completed to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. 65, 19, Tiger, 19.
They're throwing it. To the left and pulled in by Cup. And this one doesn't go far.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
2nd down now, they need 7. Dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Back to 60, back to 60.
They won't snap it in time. That is going to be the end of the 1st quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Third down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive.
Come on, set. Cowboy 80. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with the touchdown. Ryland able to connect on the point after. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14.
Double is nothing. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Brown with a return here. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Ready, set.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinals. Ready.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Just one play into this drive, and they are already sitting on their own 45. Here's Milton, 1st and 10. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again! And the Seahawks have it now on his 8th pick of the year. So their second drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
First down, play action. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pick up there of 39 yards. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Walker on first down. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Let's go now. 70 Lions. Cougar 19.
Running with Walker again. A lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Same guy, same results. He's bottled up for a second time, and that's going to bring him to 4th down. Field goal attempt coming here from Chad Ryland. This is a 35-yard look from the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good, and that will add to their score.
You know, you look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20. Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Set up. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Big Lion. Hut, hut.
They'll running here with Jaden Blue. And they're going to force him out just before he can get to the 35. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
So they'll head up here 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go. 60 Bobcats. Hawk 70. Hawk, take off.
Now Milton to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A gain of 15 there. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Ready. Cougar 19. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go.
Back to throw. Here's Milton. It is Cup, left side. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the set.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Hook.
Caught quick right side. And this is down all the way to the 3. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Ready.
Blue. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Need hardly anything here. 2nd and inches.
Go. Ready.
Blue again. And his defense standing tall. They keep him out of the end zone.
I think I could see that sideline considering a challenge down there. It was close, but I think he got barely enough to escape the end zone. Another run might not be so lucky.
One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches.
Let's go now. 70 line. 19 tight. 19.
To throw, Milton. Seahawks swarming him, and down he goes. And the defense a down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
Hey, no matter what the call was offensively, the key to the success defensively right there was that blitz. With their initial push, able to generate so much pressure and get the sack before he could find any outlet.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys start to fight back with their first points of this game. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
Cowboys 7. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down to end that run back, and we have reached our 2-minute warning. Just a minute, 59 seconds remaining in our first half of football. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Panther 60. Panther 60. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Dragon 60. 70 Lion. Ready?
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock him behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Throwing off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting the first.
A gain of 19 yards. First down, Seahawks.
First and 10 from the 43. Now he'll throw off the play fake. This is Cup. That's Cup. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. But you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
They give up the gut to Walker. And they'll bundle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stop made by Donovan Ezeraku. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Takes the second down snap. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out third and 12. Here he goes, third and long.
Okay.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
Online, but not enough juice to it. That one falls short. It's no good. And their lead holds steady at 10.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. First and 10. Shotgun snap. A give to Blue. And that run good for a handful as it brings up second down. Cowboys have to get moving here. Clock still running.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second down
Milton
at their 48-yard line.
makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he goes out a little short of the 40. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First down from the 42.
Go, Rig, go. Let's go now.
Handoff running left. It's Blue. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. Now Dallas is going to call its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Ready? Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Finds a man, right side. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of 10 brings up third and 4.
All right, they're going to call a timeout. 3 seconds left. That means one last play in this half. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Here's Milton. Finds him over the middle. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
At the 39-yard line.
Ready up.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
70. Come on. Hey. Bronco 80. Hut.
Milton back to throw. Lamb has another one. He's taken down, but not before he has this all the way to the opposing 40. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You can go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you could depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, 18, go.
Milton now. Has him on the quick hitter. This gets down to about the 36-yard line. Tackle made by Nehemiah Pritchett.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
Give on 2nd here to Blue. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Ready.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
60 Bobcat, 60. Ready. Cook Dragon 60. 18. Let go.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
70 Lions, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing now, Milton. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Seahawks are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, with the 3rd interception, man, he is killing his team.
First call here coming from the shotgun. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass brought in. And defenders arriving in support to finish him off at the line.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot for 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10. Need something positive here.
Ready. Hawk 70. Hogan 19. Hey, check that. Street.
Off to Walker from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 72. Be ready, be ready. 70 Rangers.
3rd down from the gun. That's caught. Here's Arroyo. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, Seattle.
1st and 10 from the 43. Now an inside give to Walker. Bounces this outside, winds up with a nice chunk of yards there as a result. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
2nd down, Walker's going to get it again. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And the Seahawks 1st down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
They'll run. First give to Zach Charbonnet. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Quiddy Pay there to take him down.
At the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. They'll go with Walker on the counter. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play. Whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
Pass play coming here. Complete beyond the marker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. It's a gain of 2, and that halves the distance. It brings up 2nd and goal from the 2. The flag comes out. This is going to back them up to the edge of the end zone. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. Following the false start, here comes 2nd and 7. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets 2 on that run. That brings up 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
He gets it again. And maybe should have been thinking pass there, partner. The defense all over this run, and it's going to be 4th and goal. Now they'll get some time to mold this decision. They'll have 4th and goal after the break. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. This a very important field goal for Chad Ryland. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a two-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Turpin with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. And nearly to the 35-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
So they'll head up here, first and 10 from the 34. He gets the handoff. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down.
Come on, set! Seven Pirates! He's moving, boys, moving! Go!
Now Milton to throw. And they pick him off again! Ernest Jones with the pick. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season. I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads at seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, well, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
First and 10 from the 43. He'll work against the blitz. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 30-yard gain, Brock, so unsurprisingly, that gives him a first down.
First and 10 at the 12-yard
From the red zone now. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Jackson Smith and Jigba with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks take a three-possession lead.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Turpin with a return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Ready!
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one's complete right side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is second and 2.
Tag!
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Into traffic, complete! And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. He gets 6 on that play, and that'll be good for a Dallas first down. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Here's Milton, first and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. just couldn't hang on through the contact. So second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it. I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Ready.
Hilton now on third down. On the move, headed right. Looking right, and he finds him. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So a 27-yard pickup on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down. New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Ready. 70 Timberwolves. Let go.
To throw, Milton. Completed over the middle. And they make the stop, I'm going to say, at about the 37-yard line.
A gain of a yard brings up second and 9 at the 37-yard line.
On the jump.
They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Back to throw, here's Milton. One screen here to Blue. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's third and 12.
19, 2. 60 Eagles, 60, go.
Throw here, third down. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. That play good for 17 and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
Ready. Ready.
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go, second down now from the 23.
Let's go now. Viking 18. 19 Lion. And up.
Sticking to the air here. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Panther 11. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready, ready?
They'll throw, third and long. And they can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
60. Ready, ready?
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down. That is caught. He's got Lamb. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys get it back to within 2 possessions. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10.
Here we go.
They'll come out throwing. That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They got 21 yards on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Put the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Nike, 18.
Pass play on first and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's dropped underneath, Walker. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Here we go. Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Here's a screen now for Walker. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
On 2nd down, a run with Charbonnet. And he gets the Seahawks first down, Brock, and that should finish off this win for him.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. So now, following the penalty, here's 1st and goal.
Set. 70 Timberwolves. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They're going to pass it here. He's got it. That's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Well, that one might not sit so well with everybody down on the field. Heck, maybe some of his own guys, too. But he had a chance at a touchdown as time expired, Brock, and it was just too much for him to resist.
Yeah, it probably will ruffle some of the older school feathers down on the sidelines, but for a lot of the guys, what the game situation is, and they used every last second available.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Dallas.